Okay, we are back. It's been several days. For me, for you, it's been like 10 seconds, but or less than that, probably like a second. Anyway, I caught all the way back up. All that's left in the Elite Four is this one little bit here, so we're just gonna zoom straight through this and get to the question. There we go. Here's the question. Which item doubles the physical attack power of Cubone? We already knew this one. It is the Thick Club, because we've already answered this question before. But that should finish off Earl's Pokemon Academy. You collected all the stars from this class, you get a gift. The Class Advancement Medal. Huzzah. Since you passed all the classes, you can now read more at the library. So I never really showed the library, but it's very useful. You can learn all about Pokemon. This will give you... I think it'll tell you not only... it'll tell you what they evolve in, what their base stats are, what games you can find them in, what their type matchups are. You can learn what moves they can get, which is really cool. Yeah, if I want to get Flamethrower, for example, I have to get to level 54 with my Quilava back in Crystal. The next move he will probably learn... Yeah, it looks like the next move that I will learn will actually be Quick Attack, and then after that, Flame Wheel. I believe he evolves at level 36? Yeah, 36. So, I'll get Tackle, Flame Wheel, and then I won't even get Swift. Which is too bad, because I'm already encountering things that could be useful to have Swift for. Yeah, 1/4 of the damage also hurts the attacker, so if I want to get a fighting type move, he can learn Submission, but only through egg moves. Otherwise, I can get Rock Smash. If I wanted to do some breeding, I could get Flamethrower. No, wait, no, can't even get that. Have to get it through the Move Tutor, which... The Move Tutor is not cool in Crystal, but it was the first Move Tutor, basically, the first reusable Move Tutor in the games. We'll get there much, much later in Crystal. But I could teach him Rollout if I wanted a rock move, Iron Tail. Yeah, you can just kind of see all of the different things that you can learn. You can learn Fury Cutter. Not probably useful to do, but I could. But yeah, the library is pretty cool. You can also learn about egg groups if you want to do breeding. This is an extremely useful resource. Now, all of this stuff is available on the internet now, but when you were a kid, when this game was out, you didn't have the internet to look up all this stuff. You would go to Earl's Pokemon Academy, you'd go to the library, and that's where you would learn all about your Pokemon and figure out what you want to do with them to try and maximize things. Because you couldn't just look it up. But we are done with the Academy. Let's head into the final level of the Challenge Cup. I'm curious what team they're going to give me this time. Alright. Round 1. We're serious about battling. You better get ready. Okay. What team do I have? Okay. Okay, if that Ampharos has a good electric move, then this is actually a very solid team. As long as its electric move isn't Zap Cannon, this is pretty solid. Let's check what we've got. Gyarados is not that great of a water type, but it's better than a lot of things. Yeah, its special attack is its lowest stat, which is unfortunate, but its regular attack is really high. And as we already... I had a similar thing with that Kingler the last time we did this, and that worked really well. Okay, so we've got Attract on it too, which is really good, and it's female, which is even better because most Pokemon you fight are male. Just, I don't know if that's also the case in Stadium, but that's definitely the case in the Gen 2 games. Strength, really strong, Waterfall, special move. Attract, very, very useful. Okay, Steelix. Iron Tail, Mud Slap is its best ground type move. Well, Toxic is very good on Steelix. Iron Tail is going to be very strong. Steelix will resist a lot of damage, so that Toxic is going to be pretty useful. Oh, thank God it has Thunder Punch. Okay, cool. We can make do of that. Cotton Spore Dynamic Punch is a 50-50, but it's very strong if it does land. It could be a strong Hail Mary. Victory Bell, mostly leading towards its, I don't actually know what Scope Lens does, but it's mostly leading towards its poison side. Stun Spore could be really useful, and I can double team with it too. So between Stun Spore and double team, I can just make this thing nigh impossible to actually hit. Razor Leaf is a crit machine, and Sludge Bomb is just very strong. Again, Mud Slap, its strongest ground type move. I was really hoping it would have Earthquake, but looks like Headbutt's its best move. Thunder Punch is pretty okay. Sunny Day won't really help it at all. Mud Slap at least lowers accuracy, so there is that. Okay. Swagger, Strength, Fire Punch, Endure. And a Mint Berry, so it'll wake up from sleep. That's not particularly helpful. I would have preferred it had Charcoal. But all in all, that's, he's a pretty strong fire type. He's got a good fire move there. Okay. Well, I'm definitely going to want to go with Typhlosion here. He's good against almost everything that this person has. Everything except for Aerodactyl. Otherwise, I'll go with Ampharos, because of that Aerodactyl. I'm tempted to throw in Steelix, just because these guys probably won't be able to hurt it much. Except for the fighting type. Heracross is fighting, so it'll probably be able to hurt Steelix quite a bit. But I can Toxic, Mud Slap, Iron Tail, whole shebang. And hopefully I wouldn't really need to be using Steelix on it anyway. So yeah, we'll go with Steelix. All in all, this team is looking pretty solid. There's our Typhlosion. A little bit of a showing of what's to come. Okay, Heracross is what they're starting with. That's actually probably one of the best things they could be using. I'd really prefer to take out the Heracross now than later. Oh, it's Jan and Jane. Okay. Well, we're just gonna Fire Punch it. Looks like I am faster. One more? Yeah, it's gonna take one more. Okay. Mega Horn won't do too much to Typhlosion. Like, Heracross is a very strong physical attacker, and Mega Horn is also very strong. But Bug type is not very effective on fire. There we go. I was really concerned that Heracross would have fighting moves. Pinsir probably also has a fighting move, if I had to guess. Okay, so there's the Aerodactyl. I'm going to go ahead and switch. I don't know if he'll have a rock move or a... Actually, I might just switch to the Steelix. If he has Earthquake, then that's strong against everything I've got here. If he does not have Earthquake, and he's just using a rock-type move instead, then Steelix actually would work pretty well too. Because Iron Tail would also be super effective against him. But let's see if he has Earthquake. Okay, he's using Ancient Power. So this will probably hurt. It wasn't that bad. Okay, and his stats didn't all get raised. That's one danger of that. Well, we'll just go with Thunder Punch. Okay, he is still faster. Aerodactyl is very quick, so that makes sense. The real danger of that Ancient Power is it can cause all of his stats to go up by a single stage, which will just make him even more difficult to deal with. But a single Thunder Punch will do it. Okay, fair enough. I could have also brought Gyarados to deal with him, but the Ancient Power would have been super effective. Okay. I'm actually just going to go ahead and use another Thunder Punch, because I think it'll still be super effective. I don't think Bug resists electricity.
It's not very effective. Wow!
Yeah, still super. Alright. Cool, there we go. And I believe Ampharos is a better special attacker than Typhlosion anyway. Typhlosion is a lot more balanced. Get that continue. We're gonna probably need them later in. Oh, that's a big no-no. You're strong. Yep. Alright. Yeah, so far, really liking this team. They gave me a pretty solid team here. Alright, what else we got? I always get perfect scores on tests. You don't stand a chance. Okay. Unfortunately, I feel like Ursaring is actually my weakest link on this team, which is too bad because he's a really strong physical attacker. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of ground and rock on this team. Okay. Okay. I really wish I had Psychic. Psychic would be really good here. Ursaring's Thunder Punch is good against Omastar and Aerodactyl. Mudslap is good against pretty much everything else. Headbutt would be good against Donphan. I'm actually going to go ahead and throw in Ursaring. Victory Bell. It's not that great against Nidoking and Nidoqueen. Well, Gyarados is actually good against pretty much everything here. It's a little dangerous to go against the Aerodactyl because it's a little dangerous to go against rock moves with Gyarados in general. But it should be good against pretty much everything here. And then, could go with Steelix. Mudslap is good against everything except for Aerodactyl. Iron Tail is good against Aerodactyl, though. Toxic will work against all of them except for his own Steelix. Yeah, we'll go with that. I don't know if I'll get a continue on this one, but I'm pretty confident I can win. Alright, there's our Ursaring. Let's see what he's starting with. That Aerodactyl. Okay, so I'm going to want to go with the Thunder Punch right away. Honestly, the Aerodactyl was one of the ones I was most concerned about anyway. Oh, okay, so he's going with Sandstorm strats. That makes sense. Okay. Because everyone in his team will not be hurt by the Sandstorm. So yeah, that makes sense. Alright, well, we're just gonna go with another Thunder Punch. I think I can replace the Sandstorm by using Sunny Day. But that will also weaken my water moves if I use them. He's not doing a whole heck of a lot of damage to me. My Thunder Punches aren't nearly as strong with Ursaring as they were with Ampharos, but to be expected. Honestly, just having the coverage of Thunder Punch on Ursaring is very useful. Alright. Yeah, and I don't really want to be using, say, it's dangerous to use Gyarados against this team, because they will pretty much, I have a feeling all of them will have Rock type. While Gyarados would be super effective against almost all of them, there's a good chance they'll also be super effective against him. Alright. I'm gonna try for Gyarados. That Aerodactyl was the one I was most concerned about. So, this guy will probably start with a rollout. Oh no, he's going to Strength. Okay. What now? That did little damage. I was honestly mostly concerned about rollout, so that's kind of fine. I don't know who will be faster here, and I still can't attract him. But we'll just go with a Waterfall. Okay, yeah, I figured Gyarados would probably be faster. Donphan is not exactly a very quick Pokemon, but wasn't 100% sure. Okay, so he's going to go with another Strength. I should be able to take him out without losing Gyarados, and then I can switch to someone else depending on who he uses.
Since the raging sandstorm has died down, the visibility has improved down on the field.
Because the Sandstorm also will not hurt my Onix either. Although I think the Sandstorm may have just subsided and I missed that dialogue box, but I heard the announcer talking about it, so I think it might have gone away. Alright, what's his last Pokemon? Nidoking.
This is the last Pokémon.
Could have Earthquake, but Earthquake won't hit Gyarados. Oh, I could use Attract on it. That might not be a bad call. Let's see how much this Waterfall does. Okay, I won't bother with Attract. I'm just... Okay, he's just going to set up another Sandstorm. That's fine. That's a waste of turn. Abilities don't exist in this gen, so he won't get any stronger from the Sandstorm. It just means I'll be taking damage. But this Waterfall will KO him, so we're good. There we go. Oh, that was a cool death animation. Well, faint animation. Even got another continue. I honestly didn't think I would in that match, but I'll take it. Didn't even need to use Steelix. That could have gone a lot worse depending on what he decided to throw out. So, that was actually pretty good luck there. Let's see what the next person has. We men are proud of our muscles. Or we men of the sea are proud of our muscles. Whatever. Okay, so he's got a lot of water types and also Nidoqueen. Fair enough. Well, obviously, gonna want to use Ampharos here. Ampharos is going to be good against everything they've got, except for Nidoqueen. But if Nidoqueen does come out, then I can use someone else to deal with them. Dynamic Punch even could be theoretically useful there. I wouldn't be surprised if they started with that Nidoqueen just to throw out the formula for everything else, so I'm actually tempted to throw an Ursaring. I'm going to throw an Ursaring, then Ampharos. Who else would be good here? Probably Victory Bell? Yeah, Victory Bell would also be good against pretty much everything here. In fact, I think I might just use Victory Bell first. They're not going to have anything super effective against the Nidoqueen, but I can Stun Spore, Double Team, Razor Leaf, everything they've got. So I think I'm actually going to go with that. Let's go with Victory Bell, Ampharos, and Ursaring. And I think this should go pretty well.